Okay guys, welcome back. In this video, we'll be discussing intersection of line and a curve. That's the final topic usually done in quadratics. If you haven't seen my video on roots and discriminant, please watch it first before jumping into this topic. All right, let's get started. So we see a couple of graphs on the board. Please don't get scared by them. They're actually very simple concepts that building on the concept that we've already discussed in roots and discriminant. So what's happening over here in this graph, in this figure, the curve and a line are cutting at 2 points. And it says 2 distinct points of intersection. So when that's stated in a question, that would mean that there are 2 solutions, and we've already discussed that when do 2 solutions exist in a quadratic equation? When the discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Now here the curve and the line is cutting at only 1 point. So it says 1 point of intersection, or the line is tangent to the curve. When does this happen? When b square minus 4ac equals 0. And in the third case, there's no intersection between the line and the curve. That means there's no solution. And like already discussed, that happens when the discriminant is less than 0. Then you'll also see questions that state that the line and the curve have 2 or 1 point of intersection. That means it could be this case or it could be this case. So for now, you merge both of these 2 equations or inequalities. So you write greater than and equals to 0. So when the question says the curve and the line has 2 or 1 point of intersection, that means b square minus 4ac is greater than equals to 0. Let's do a few past paper questions from this topic. All right, find the value of k for which the line y is equals to kx plus 3 is tangent to the curve, which means it's this case a graph, a curve and a line, they're tangent. That means only one solution exists. That means b square minus 4ac, the discriminant, is equals to 0. So first what we need to do is merge these 2 equations into one equation so we can equate both the y's. So we get kx plus 3 equals 2x square plus 4x plus k minus 1, which gives 0 equals 2x square plus, if I take x common, I get 4 minus k, and then the constant is plus k, minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. So this is the quadratic equation, meaning a is equals to 2, b equals 4 minus k, and c equals k minus 4. So now I'll apply b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. So b square minus 4ac equals 0, meaning 4 minus k whole square minus 4ac equals 0. Okay. So a square minus 2ab plus b square equal minus 8k plus 32 equals to 0. Yes. Okay. Now this would be k square minus 16k plus 48 equals 0. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation. So I'll do factorization. K square minus 12k minus 4k plus 48 is equals to 0. Take k common, k minus 12. Take minus 4 common, k minus 12 equals 0. So k minus 4, k minus 12 equals to 0, which gives us k equals 4 and k equals 12, the answer to this question. Okay, the next question is, find the value of k for which the line y is equals to kx minus 7 and the curve y equals 3x square plus 8x plus 5 do not intersect, meaning this case that the curve and the line are not meeting. That means it's the case b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So we start by merging these two equations. So we equate both the y's. That gives us kx minus 7 is equals to 3x square plus 8x plus 5. Okay. Next we rearrange it. 0 is equals to 3x square plus 8 minus k x plus 12. So let me double check. Yes, okay. So A in this case is 3, B is 8 minus K, and C is 12. So let's apply B square minus 4AC is less than 0 here. Okay, so B square is 8 minus K whole square minus 4, A is 3 and C is 12. Is less than 0. So this becomes 8 minus k whole square minus 4 times 3 times 12. What's that? That's 144 is less than 0. For the time being, I'll ignore the inequality and write equals to sign to solve it. So I'm square rooting both the sides to solve this. So it gives me 8 minus k is equals to plus minus 12, which gives, I'm going to directly write the answer. K is going to go to the right hand side, and if we bring plus 12 to the other side, it will become minus 12, so minus 4. And for the other one, will go to the right hand side and 12 will come to this side, and we'll get k is equals to 20. However, this question is on inequality. So in the case of inequality, we've already discussed in the video before this one, where we discussed quadratic inequalities. So when it's less than 0, that means you have to write k in between and symbols like these, and you write the smaller value over here and the bigger value over here. And that's our answer for this question. Next question is, let me get rid of this one, sorry. All right, so that's the next question. Find the value of k for which the line y is equals to x minus 3 intersects this curve at two distinct points, which is this case. So we get two solutions of a quadratic equation when b square minus 4ac is greater than, greater than 0. So now let's merge both these equations. So since both of the left hand side equals k, so we can, equals y, so we can just simply equate them. Now I'll rearrange, and I have k square x square plus 5k minus 1 whole bracket x and plus 4. Let me double check my working. 5k minus x and 4. Yes. Now a is k square, b is 5k minus 1, c is 4. So b square minus 4ac is 5k minus 1 whole square minus 4a c is greater than 0. So I'm going to expand this. A square minus 2ab plus b square minus 16k square is greater than 0. So 25 minus 16 is 9k square minus 10k plus 1 is greater than 0. Okay, now we'll solve this using factorization. So 9k square minus 9k minus k plus 1 greater than 0. 9k is common, k minus 1, and then minus 1 is common, k minus 1 is greater than 0. So k minus 1 bracket 9k minus 1 is greater than 0. For now, ignore the inequality and treat it like an equality. So if this is equals to 0, our answer would be k is equals to 1 and k is equals to 1 over 9. However, the answer is greater than 0. And as discussed in a video before, that to solve a quadratic inequality, when the inequality is greater than 0, what you do, you write k is greater than the bigger of these two values, which is 1, and k is less than the smaller of the two values, which is 1 by 9. So this is the answer for this question. All right, so that's it from this topic. I'll see you next time. Take care.